this is Pastor Peter with Dayspring Cypress Church. And I wanted to just drop a quick message to all of our family members and everybody who's been praying for us and asking, what's going on and when are we going to get back together? It's a question that comes up constantly. It's a question that I ask God about constantly. And so I wanted just to let you all know that we will have our services online until further notice. As a leader and pastor of this church, one of my top priorities for the people is the safety and the protection of all the church members here. And we do have members that are sick or, have health conditions. And so they don't necessarily need to be exposed to this virus right now. So there's not a rush to get back together again because of the strength of the church. The church isn't just on Sundays. I know we get together and we encourage each other, and that's fantastic. And that's what church on Sundays is supposed to be about. But that's not the only time, that we're supposed to do that. We should be doing that all the time, right? As a true body of believers and as a family of Christ. And so people ask, hey, when are we going to get back together? What are we going to do? I'm tired of being locked up. I'm ready to do things. And it reminds me of a story of the great prophet Elijah. And so this was after he had defeated hundreds of the evil prophets for Baal. And then Jezebel comes after him. So he goes to Mount Horeb, which is where Moses had received the 10 Commandments. He goes over there. He's the only other one that we see that goes on that mount there. And so he has a moment. He has a moment with God where he's just like, okay, I'm scared now. Why are the people still the way that they are? Just kill me already. And so what happens is Elijah, he eats, he drinks, and he rests. An angel of the Lord comes to him and tells him, eat, drink, and rest because you've got a long journey ahead of you. Afterwards, Elijah, once he eats, drinks, and rests, and we're not really sure how long it lasts, but once he's refreshed, once he's energized, he's ready, he goes out, he anoints 2 more kings for Israel. And he gets a successor, which is Elisha, who does twice as many miracles as he did. The point of this is, I call this an Elijah moment. Are you guys having an Elijah moment? You've gone through so much torment. Maybe you accomplished something big, and now the world around you is crashing around. You're asking God, why? Just take me already. Or whatever. You're going through something hard. And God is telling you to rest in Him, to eat of His word, to drink of Him, of His truth. He's telling you to do these things because He's got a long journey, meaning something very important for you up ahead. And this is what we can still be doing during this time. I understand about the pandemic. I know that, what's going on in the world. I get all of that. And so for me, I love you guys so much. And I want to make sure that you all are safe. I want to make sure that you're strong in your faith. Not getting together at this moment shouldn't weaken our faith. As a matter of fact, it should strengthen your relationships and everything about you with God, with your family, with everything. This is what you should be using this time out for. So don't neglect it, because once it's gone, it's going to be gone. So going back to the original point of the message here, we will continue to do online services. I encourage you to be with your family during those online services. They'll be on Facebook and YouTube at 10:30s on Sunday mornings. I hope you can join us at that time. If it's a later time, then I understand. But the other thing I want to ask you guys is just to be flexible during this time. Understand, that we don't really know what's going on and how we're going to respond to all of this. I'm waiting for direction from God on everything on this and stuff. So it may be slower for some and not fast enough for others. I don't know. But just know that I am taking this to the Lord in prayer. And just because it doesn't necessarily fit your schedule or time frame right now, doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad thing. So please, let's be the church and let's be in unity, and also look out for the betterment of other people as well. Just understand too, I want to close with this, is that you may be having an Elijah moment right now. Embrace it, enjoy it, grow from it, learn from it. If the Lord is telling you to eat, drink, and rest so that you can prepare for the long journey, then do that. Listen, I believe Dayspring is not going anywhere. We're going to be here, and we're going to impact the kingdom for God the way that God wanted us to. He's got a plan and a purpose for us. And I believe that once this is done, man, we're going to be even stronger. I already see it. Not everybody sees it, but I see all the small groups that are forming, the relationships that are happening. These are all wonderful things that are going to help us to go out and spread the gospel to unbelievers and to reach the world for God's kingdom, one person at a time. So stay tuned for further updates on our upcoming services. I don't know when we're going to stop the online services and when we're going to start face-to-face. I will tell you, Facebook and YouTube will be ongoing from here on out, whether we're together or not. So that's a good thing, hopefully, for some of you all. But I want to leave you all with this. If God has given you an Elijah moment, please thank him for it. Embrace it. Enjoy it and love it. Jesus loves you, and so do we. Can't wait to see you again. But I know once we do see you, you'll be stronger in your faith. God bless you. We love you. Have a great day.